Listen closely. Hush the world around you for a moment and attune your spirit to this frequency, for what you are reading is not a product of chance, but a divine interception of your timeline. Today, Thursday, July 10th, is not just another day marked on a human calendar. In the chronicles of heaven, this day has been circled in celestial fire, designated and consecrated for you. Before the foundations of the world were laid, when stars were but a whisper in my mind, your name was spoken in connection with this very moment. Every prayer you have ever uttered, every tear you have cried in the lonely watches of the night, every silent plea your soul has screamed when your voice had no strength, they have all been gathering, accumulating, and building towards the critical convergence that is happening now. This is not a message you have stumbled upon. It is a holy summons I have commanded it to find you, to cut through the noise of your life, the endless scrolling, the constant distractions, the anxieties that clamor for your attention. I have sent it because the hour is pivotal, and I have not sent it by ordinary means. At this very second, standing at the spiritual threshold of your home, is the messenger angel Gabriel. Do not imagine him as a gentle, passive figure. Feel his presence. He is a warrior of light, a carrier of divine decrees, and his energy is so potent that it is already causing a shift in your atmosphere. That strange stillness you might feel, the sudden weight in the air, the feeling of being watched, that is him. He stands as a formidable guardian, a pillar of holy fire between your life and a cascade of spiritual chaos that was orchestrated to derail you. He has been dispatched with an urgency that would shake the foundations of your understanding, holding a scroll sealed with my authority, bearing your name, and a sword forged in celestial light to sever ties that have bound you in secret. He has been waiting. He has been observing. He has been begging for this moment of your undivided attention, because what is about to unfold within the walls of your home tonight is a spiritual operation of the highest order. It is a direct response to a plot from the kingdom of darkness that was meant to culminate in your defeat. You have been feeling the prelude to this war. You have called it stress. You have called it anxiety. You have called it burnout. You have felt that inexplicable sadness that descends like a fog, that sudden spike of fear that has no logical source, that disquiet in your spirit that makes your own home feel unfamiliar. You have sensed the emotional heaviness, the way the light in a room seems to dim when certain thoughts or memories arise, the way your chest tightens when you think of your future. That is not your mind playing tricks on you. That is the spiritual turbulence caused by an enemy who has been studying you. He has seen the glory I am about to release in your life. He has peeked into the divine timeline and seen your name written upon a miracle of restoration, a breakthrough of provision, and a divine connection that will alter the course of your destiny. He cannot stop the miracle from existing, but he has been desperately trying to stop you from being in the position to receive it. He has used people as his unwitting pawns. Yes, the very ones you are thinking of now, the ones whose energy leaves you feeling drained, the one who offers compliments that feel like poison, whose smiles never quite reach their eyes. This person with a mask of friendship or love has been a source of spiritual leakage in your life. Through their envy, their secret resentment, their unspoken curses, they have granted access to forces you were never meant to fight alone. They have been planting seeds of doubt, whispering your insecurities back to you, and projecting their failures onto your future. That is why the messenger angel Gabriel had to be sent now. That is why this message had to find you today, on July 10th, because tonight the enemy planned to make a final move. It was to come through a contacted text message that pulls you back into an old drama. A phone call that reopens a wound, a temptation that feels like a comforting escape, but is in fact a gilded cage. It was designed to distract you, to fill you with so much emotional turmoil that you would be spiritually deaf and blind to the blessing I am sending. But their plot has failed. I have seen it, and I have vetoed it. I have spoken in my court. No, that one is mine. And at my word, Gabriel moved. He stands guard to ensure that what is unholy is blocked, and what is holy gets through. He is there to perform a divine triage, to intercept the poison arrow before it reaches your heart. So listen to my instruction, for your obedience is your weapon. Tonight you cannot be passive. You cannot assume this is just another night. It is a divine turning point, and your participation is required. How you respond to this word will directly impact the next 7 years of your life. First, you must cleanse your space. This is not about physical tidiness. It is about spiritual hygiene. Walk through your home. Lay your hands on your walls, your doors, your windows. You do not need an elaborate ritual. You only need your faith and my name. Say it aloud. I dedicate this home to the God who made me. I welcome the presence of the Holy Spirit into every corner. I declare that this is holy ground. Let the power of your declaration, backed by the authority of heaven, evict every lingering spirit of sadness, fear, and confusion. Second, you must speak my name. Where my name is spoken with faith, no darkness can dwell. It is a shield and a banner. Let it be the last sound on your lips before you sleep. Let it be the atmosphere you breathe. The demons assigned against you tremble at the sound of it, for it reminds them of their ultimate defeat. Third, you must guard your heart and your mind. Do not reopen doors that I have firmly shut. When that text comes, delete it. When that call arrives, ignore it. When the temptation to revisit an old pain or an old relationship arises, you must recognize it for the divine test that it is. Do not respond out of guilt. Do not explain yourself again to people who have proven they are not listening. Your silence will be your most powerful statement. It will be an act of faith, trusting that I am fighting for you in the unseen realm. And now, let me tell you what will happen while you sleep. As the world grows dark and quiet, a different kind of activity will begin in your home. This is the moment of divine reversal. The messenger angel Gabriel will not be idle. He will move through your space, and he will not be alone. Legions of warrior angels will accompany him, taking up positions in every corner, at every entry point. They will form an impenetrable perimeter of light around you. In the deepest hour of the night, around the second or third watch, the spiritual surgery will begin. Gabriel will unsheath his sword of light, not a sword of physical destruction, but one of spiritual truth. With a single, precise motion, he will sever the toxic soul ties that have been draining your life force. You may feel this in your spirit. It might manifest as a sudden jolt, a deep sigh in your sleep, or a fleeting dream of chains breaking. Do not be alarmed. It is the sound of your freedom being secured.